to start this morning talking about artificial intelligence and how it's sort of making its way into our day-to-day lives. So people are using it, for all sorts of things now. We've seen it in big industries, right? We've seen it in hospitals. We're seeing it in classrooms, but people are using it for grocery shopping and building workouts and travel planning. So I put a call out on social media. I wanted to know if people were actually doing this, and I was surprised. I got so many responses, people saying, yes, they're using it for grocery shopping, and it's actually really helpful. So I caught up with a local woman in Palm Beach Gardens, and she walked me through how she's using AI to grocery shop. Take a look. All right, I am here with Jess, and we're going to do some grocery shopping. And Jess, you've been using artificial intelligence to help make your grocery list, right?
I have.
So when did you start doing this?
Started a couple of months ago once I started to kind of get focused on fitness goals, but trying to have more of an animal-based organic diet. I didn't really know where to start, so I kind of leaned on Chat GPT to help me out.
Okay, so walk me through it. Where do we start?
So I just kind of put in, build me a grocery list to see what it spits out.
Literally.
So it'll give me a list of proteins, dairy, animal-based fats.
So literally within seconds, you have an entire list that you can use.
Yep.
And you typically find it helpful.
I do. I'm someone who likes to work off of a list, so I can just walk in there and check everything off as I go. Saves me time. Sometimes it'll save me money if I put in some budgets.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay, where should we start?
Starting with chicken, some sweet potatoes, and broccoli. So we're gonna go for organic broccoli.
Okay.
And then we can head over to some sweet potatoes.
And all of this is on the list?
All of this is on the list. And then as soon as I get home, all I have to do is prep everything and follow the instructions.
Do you feel like this is a game changer for you?
I think so. Sometimes if I like to try out new recipes.
All right, let's look at the list. What's on there for dairy?
We have Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and Parmesan or aged cheeses. So my go-to is some cottage cheese.
I mean, it seems like we had a pretty good list today. Do you feel like you needed to make any adjustments?
Well, the good thing is because I've been using it for a couple of months now, it kind of has started to track my habits, so it knows what I like, what I don't like. The next time I go shopping and kind of tap in a grocery list, it'll already spit out things that it knows I like, so it's less hassle for me, it's less time, and I wouldn't really change anything at this point.
Yeah, it's interesting. It learns your habits.
Well, that's the key to the whole thing, right?
Right?
Because imagine the first time you put it in, there are things in there
Right.
like tahini sauce, and I'm like, I don't know
what to do with that.
I don't know what to do with that. But as you keep on using it more and more and more, it starts to be in tune with what you generally need.
Yeah, and so I think in this capacity, certainly something like grocery shopping, when you've got a specific diet, I think it saves you a lot of time. I think it's super helpful. And again, this is something that everyone can use. This is free.
It's free,
It's
right.
accessible to everyone.
Yeah, so that's not the only thing we looked at this morning. People are also using AI to help with their fitness goals and building workouts. And our Brogan Morris is walking us through how to do just that.
Alright guys, so a lot of people are using AI to create and generate their workouts for the week. And I'm a personal trainer, so I got kind of curious about how this works. So today we're going to look it up and I'm going to put Seth through an AI workout. Let's get started. So I have Chat GPT open. So let's say, what can I help you with?
Write a full body workout.
For someone trying to gain muscle. Let's see if it can get specific. Wow. Okay, so it literally just lists everything that you could possibly need for your full body. It gives you some tips. That's awesome. It gives you your rest sets. Oh my God. Okay, let's go give this a try. So first up is 5 to 10 minutes of a warm-up. So we have dynamic stretching, light cardio, body weight squats. So first thing up is leg swings. So let's get into that. Do you know what a leg swing is?
I do know what a leg swing is.
You can go forward, probably backwards. Some body weight squats. So you're just gonna squat it down. It says to do 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Barbell squats. Wow, it tells you your reps, heavier weight for strength. You're gonna rest 2 to 3 minutes so that your body is ready for that heavier weight. While Seth is doing these, I'm going to be reading the Chat GPT tips. See if it helps us form. So, keep your chest up. Your knees tracking over your toes. Next we have pull-ups. So you're gonna do 4 sets on squeezing your shoulder blades together using a controlled motion. Nice. If you're unable to perform pull-ups, use a lat pull-down machine. Look at that. Chat GPT had the backup plan. So for the additional tips, they offer progressive overload, which is increasing your weight or the number of reps so that you keep challenging your body. Rest and recovery, they talk about a little bit of nutrition tips about how much protein you should be having to gain muscle. I mean, overall, pretty solid workout.
Overall, pretty good workout. Definitely for like a beginner, it would be great to start off here. And then once you want to get a little bit more advanced and learn how to do the form, a trainer would definitely be able to help you out.
This works. AI workout, you could definitely save a lot of money. Make sure you're safe with it. Check it out with a trainer, but I think it's a pretty good tool.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, thanks for working out, Seth.
Yeah, so I think the difference here is, most of us have been to a grocery store, right? But
Yeah.
there are some people who might want to use AI for a workout and they've never done that type of workout
Right.
before, or never been to a gym. And when I was chatting with Brogan after she did this, she said that was the one downside is there's no demonstrations, videos of how to do certain things. So if you don't know what they are, you might end up hurting yourself. So you really have to be a little cautious in that regard.
But that's what other apps on your phone are for. You certainly
true,
you can
too.
Google it, you
Yeah.
can look it up on YouTube. You just hope that that's not people like Travis are losing their jobs because of the AI taking over
Right,
the trainers. But I
of
think they
course.
made a good point that it's kind of good for beginners.
Yeah,
It's kind of good for
yeah.
just to be out
Great way to
there. If
start.
you're intimidated about using a trainer or going to the gym, certainly I think they can help you.
All right.